What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So this was a video from almost 10 years ago from ariang News and TV, and they're going to talk about the top 10 social issues facing Korea in 2025, and this was the prediction. So let's get into it and see if it's still the same. So here we go. Let's listen in.
Like any other country, is going to look quite different in 10 years' time. The low birth rate means society as a whole is aging. There's also the serious issue of ensuring there are enough decent. In order to be ready for what lies ahead, the government has, for the very first time, identified the 10 biggest issues Korea will face in 2025.
The 10 most important issues facing Korea 1 decade from now. After analyzing data and surveys from 1,500 experts and college students, Korea's Science Ministry has announced the top 10 trends for 2025 based on their projected influence and how likely they are to happen. A low birth rate coupled with a super age society means the number of elderly people supported by those of working age will rise sharply as time goes by. Now, inequality is another concern. The Gini coefficient, symbolizing income disparity, is getting larger by the year.
And we already know about the childbirth rate because, this was again 10 years ago. But what was the childbirth rate? I think it was about 1 point, maybe 8, I think. And now, we're at 0.6 and now 0.7. So let's see.
Insecure living conditions will persist as well. This is indicated by the fact that people are married at an older age, as saving money and bringing up children seems to become more difficult by the day. Companies have fewer people compared to the number of job seekers. And cross-border disputes about men's effect on the environment will likely intensify. For example, the Korean peninsula is suffering more and more each year from the yellow dust flowing from China.
And of course, remember what happened? Pandemic, COVID, because of something that happened in China. Yep. So a lot of these same issues are still, lingering today.
There will be a rising number of cyber crimes, and the depletion of energy and natural resources is projected to worsen. A steady stream of provocations by North Korea is also forecast. Climate change and natural disasters linked to global warming is one issue that needs international cooperation. The Korean government will also need to shift its economic strategy to try and counter the nation's shrinking growth potential as the population ages.
And we know that's an ongoing issue 10 years, and we're here in 2025. So a lot of things, nothing is new here in South Korea.
Now, using the results of this report, the government will identify the most pressing issues and formulate measures to enable us to better prepare for life in the future. 송지선, 아리랑 뉴스.
Yeah, and the way I see a lot of these things, a lot of these issues still exist today. Marriage rates going down, trying to get children. It's just impossible, even if, the companies are trying to do something, the government's trying to do something. I think it's just kind of right now irreversible at this point. So, yeah. So same, from this is 10 years ago, and now 10 years later, we're here and we're still facing some severe issues here. All right. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next